Yeah, well, when I'm out on the road speaking, I'm usually with my family. I have a wife and 4 kids, a 6-year-old, a 4-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 4-month-old, and so all those little kids keep you pretty busy. Well, today's assembly is all about commitment. It's the message of stand your ground. Certainly make the right commitments, but even more importantly, once you make a commitment, stand your ground, follow through, keep your commitments.
All right, how about this? It's okay to curse as long as you don't hurt anyone's feelings. Agree or disagree, it's okay. Let's say during a test in school, it's okay to look at somebody else's paper as long as you're just checking your answers. Agree or disagree? It's okay to spend the night at your girlfriend or boyfriend's house. Agree? Thanks for helping me out with that experiment we just did right here. You know, I love to do the experiment we just did down here. I love to bring people down front, see what they're going to do in front of everybody. And really what we just did down here with this agree-disagree thing, it actually has a lot of application. But before I get into that, you know, it seems like all the time people come up to me and people say things to me like, hey Joel, dude, it looks like so much fun to do something like play college football. You know, people come up to me and they say, hey man, it looks like fun to be able to run into the stadium, play in front of 100,000 people. They say, dude, it looks like fun to play on TV in front of millions. And man, does it look like fun to be able to sack the Michigan quarterback and win championships and be on the video game and that type of stuff. You know, people always say that stuff to me, but you know what? It's kind of weird because nobody ever seems to come up to me and say things like, hey Joel, dude, it looks like so much fun to wake up every morning at 6 a.m. and run until you have to throw up. And dude, it looks like fun then to go to class for several hours, but then to come back to practice for a couple hours, then to study the video of that practice for a couple more hours, then lift weights for a couple hours after that, all before going back to class in the evening in what used to be your free time. And dude, does it look like fun to not be able to schedule a vacation in the summer? Because you go to class and you practice all summer long. I tell you, people don't usually say that stuff to me because, guys, the truth is that as fun as it is, and as really great as it is to do something like playing college football, the truth is that, honestly, it takes a lot of hard work. You know, it takes a lot of one thing in particular, and that is commitment. I mean, it really takes somebody with the willingness to make the right commitments in their life, but then even more importantly, to actually keep their commitments. Because, listen, I don't know if you guys have been noticing what I've been noticing, but I think it's becoming more common for people to make commitments. Whether it's New Year's resolutions, relationships, whatever. I mean, people make commitments all the time, but I also think it's becoming more common for people to then break their commitments. And if you think about it, I bet it's safe to say there's not a single person in this gym right now who hasn't been impacted by somebody breaking a commitment. I'm telling you, you'll do something incredible. And I only say that because I've learned that in my own life. You know, I've learned that making my own commitments.
Well, you know, all sorts of things motivate me. I've had a lot of great people who have invested in my life, like coaches, parents, teachers, and so that's one of the reasons I want to, you know, give back and impact others. And definitely one of the biggest, if not the biggest reason I want to influence others is because of my faith. I'm a Christian.